Presented by Listen Headlines. Latest financial news from trusted sources.
February 4, 1900 America, New York, why the impressive pace of investment growth looks likely to endure. Supply chains, technological change and climate targets will all demand more capital spending in the 2020s. February 4, 1900 America, New York, why stock market jitters have not so far spread to the credit market. Bondholders tend to be less starry-eyed than stock investors. Still, there are reasons to be watchful. February 4, 1900 America, New York, China may soon become a high-income country. Has it truly escaped the middle-income trap? February 4, 1900 America, New York, why India's stock market is roaring. After a desultory decade, profits are expected to surge. February 3, 1908 America, New York, cost of living, we'll cut back on things that make memories. Suzanne Samaka and her partner work full-time but will struggle to cover rising energy bills. February 3, 1902 America, New York, fuel and excise duty must be replaced with new tax, MPs say. The UK will be left with a £35 billion black hole as motorists switch to electric cars, says Transport Committee. February 3, 1900 America, New York, AUD, USDI's RBA policy statement after U.S. tech earnings boosts sentiment. AUD, USD is slightly higher in early Asia-Pacific trade after a set of positive tech earnings on Wall Street boosted market sentiment. The RBA policy statement is now in focus, along with the US NFP. February 3, 1851 America, New York, Amazon posts record revenue. Cost of Amazon Prime is rising. Revenue rose to a record $137.4 billion, just slightly under forecasts. February 3, 1827 America, New York, Amazon flexes its pricing muscles. The tech titan's fourth quarter revenue growth was tepid, and its online store segment reported a drop in revenue for the first time. Still, this might be a new, more mature Amazon, with strength on the bottom line. February 3, 1819 America, New York, GM workers in Mexico pick an independent union, a trade deal test case. The vote came after the United States, Mexico and Canada revised a trade agreement that sought to strengthen the hand of workers. The vote took place at one of the largest General Motors plants in Mexico, in Silao, where more than 6,000 people assemble vehicles. February 3, 1819 America, New York, News Corp sales rise on real estate, book publishing, media gains. The publisher of the Wall Street Journal reported a 13% increase in revenue as digital subscriptions grew. February 3, 1800 America, New York, EUR, USD post-ECB rally eyes January high with US NFP report on tap. EUR, USD may trade to fresh yearly highs as the exchange rate appears to be on track to test the January high, 1.1483. February 3, 1745 America, New York, Kaplan at Chicago. I promised last week to post some further highlights and thoughts on co-blogger Brian Kaplan's recent 2.5-hour session with Agnes Collard at the University of Chicago. February 3, 1742 America, New York, Amazon raises U.S. price for Prime as profits jump. The increase to its membership fee applies to U.S. customers, with no other announcements at this time. February 3, 1737 America, New York, Amazon posts record revenue. Cost of Amazon Prime is rising. Revenue rose to a record $137.4 billion, just slightly under forecasts. February 3, 1719 America, New York, 6 reasons Meta is in trouble. The company formerly known as Facebook has hit major turbulence as it suffered its biggest one-day wipeout ever. Mark Zuckerberg, chief executive of Facebook, is placing a major bet on the metaverse. February 3, 1700 America, New York, S&AMP, P500 body slammed as Meta's plunge sparks major tech rout, NFP in focus. The S&AMP, P500 falls on Thursday ahead of the January NFP report, amid widespread weakness in the technology sector triggered by a significant drop in Meta Platforms stock prices. February 3, 1700 America, New York, Snap and Pinterest soar as Facebook flags, Nasdaq set to rise Friday. Snap shares surged more than 50% higher in after-hours trading, an impressive move brought on by the company's first quarterly profit. Pinterest is also rising on a rosy earnings report. February 3, 1655 America, New York, Snap posts first profit. The developer of the Snapchat app signaled it is adjusting to disruptions in the digital advertising market caused by Apple's privacy changes, and its shares rallied after hours. February 3, 1653 America, New York, Ford posts $17.9 billion in net income, reversing year-earlier loss. The U.S. automaker's results benefited from several special items, including a $8.2 billion gain on its investment in electric vehicle startup Rivian Automotive. February 3, 1641 America, New York, IMF defends deal with Argentina to restructure $44.5 billion of debt. Kristalina Georgieva applauds initial framework of agreement to rescue struggling economy. February 3, 1626 America, New York, want your tax refund in crypto? TurboTax and Coinbase have you covered. Users have the option to turn their refunds into more than 100 cryptocurrencies, such as Bitcoin or Ethereum. February 3, 1615 America, New York, Amazon stock surges on rosy earnings report, stock price rises over 14%. Amazon stock surged in after-hours trading after the company reported impressive fourth-quarter earnings results, sending share prices over 14% higher. February 3, 1550 America, New York, Meta says Apple's privacy changes could cost the company $10 billion. After Apple made it harder to track people on the Internet, even tech giants felt the effects. Meta said that privacy features introduced by Apple last year could cost Mark Zuckerberg's company $10 billion in lost sales this year. February 3, 1550 America, New York, European oil facilities hit by cyber attacks. Multiple oil transport and storage companies across Europe have been hacked, the BBC has confirmed. February 3, 1517 America, New York, Bailey dishes out tough love to British public. Bank of England governor suggests several interest rate rises necessary to tame inflation. February 3, 1504 America, New York, private blog, ECB, Euro, inflation. Private blog, ECB, Euro, inflation. Private blog posts are exclusively available to Socrates subscribers. To sign up for Socrates or to learn more, please visit ask-socrates.com.